I should actually speak only to men this morning and maybe share my journey. Not that my journey is the benchmark, it's not. Because you've got your own kind of brokenness that you have to deal with. Your own kind of challenges in your unique way with your unique situation. But just maybe, like a good phrase I heard from a guy I sort of deemed to be a mentor in my life, that said when he talked to a young guy that wanted to commit suicide, he told him, he says, son, just hang in there, I'm taller than you. I can see the light at the end of this tunnel. So maybe at one stage just talk to men and say, maybe I'm a bit taller than you. I can see there's light at the end of the tunnel. Because it's difficult when you are in darkness to see the light. It's very difficult. But we need a frame of reference to understand these things that happen to us. Because in a sense, and I use the word victim very selectively, but in a sense, you and I are the victim of a God in His wisdom and in His love that made a decision that changed our lives completely. Or changed at least the expectation or the anticipation that we had about life completely. I don't think any person that you would talk to, that if his wife or the wife was pregnant and you were to ask them, are you ready for your disabled child or your special needs child, that they say, no, I can't be as ready as I am. Can't wait for it. It's like death. We can't prepare for that. It's like divorce. We can't prepare for that. Doesn't matter what book you read. Doesn't matter what movie you watch. Doesn't matter what talk you listen on the topic. There's no way you and I can anticipate and be ready for trauma when it strikes, when it becomes part of our lives. And trauma can run deep, very, very deep. I think just the challenges that us sitting in this room have to deal with is deep. It's profound. It's something the normal people out there that we look to sometimes, especially early in our journey with our special needs children, and we envy them. Even sometimes feel jealous of what they have and we don't. I can remember a time that when my son was 2 years old, we have this red, it looks like a physio, a rubber mat. He always laid on his mat. And obviously, with new parents, you've got friends that are also new parents. You know, we tend to gather together. And they've got children of the same age as yours. And I would have deep pity for myself to think there my son lies, and look at the other children there running outside and playing and shouting and screaming and laughing and just enjoying the reality of being able to run and to talk and to communicate. And then it strikes you, you don't have that. I think in essence, when we are there, we deal with loss. And that is the most difficult thing to deal with, is loss. Whether through death, divorce, a loss of employment, a loss of a pet, a loss of status, a loss of, fame, if you had fame. Any kind of loss that we have to deal with is seriously traumatic. Is deeply profound and touches us on a level that has the power, though, to transform us. In that moment when we go through darkness, it's not easy to be open to the complete experience. It's not easy to be out there and to embrace the experience. It's not easy to go through a season of darkness or wilderness or winter. And you say, I'm aware, and I'm there, and I'm embracing all the lessons that this season is teaching me. We tend to close up. We tend to withdraw. Maybe when we go through this or further down this path, this journey of the challenges that we have to deal with, we become more open, we become more used to what we have to deal with. We're learning as we go. We're becoming, we're seeing, we're picking up on things, we are recognizing certain things. It's not day one at least.
At least.
It's maybe month 2. And when we keep on journeying, it might be year 2. And if I can say Gregory Boyle's words, son, there's light at the end of the tunnel.